How's it going, Panthers? We are here at the Monticello High School weight room, and we're going to give you a little tour of the resources that we have.
And this is called a treadmill. So safety is our utmost important when we're in the weight room. So we have to clip on our safety clip here. Because if we fall down, that will disconnect the electric and the machine will shut off. When we start the machine, our feet are on the sides. We can hit quick start. We can start a program. We have weight loss. We have heart rate. We have various programs here. And you can set your time for however long you want to go for. And you can increase your intensity by making the speed faster by pushing this up. Or you can increase your intensity of walking uphill. So you would push this up and then it would come up on. Our next aerobic machine is the elliptical runner. And the benefits of the elliptical runner is that you mimic the motion of running, but you don't have the pounding of the ground on your joints, like your ankles, your knees, and your hips. So this is great to get your heart rate up and working your lungs and heart. So once again, we get on here, we make sure we're safe, we can feel the movement of the machine, and we can pedal front or we can go backwards, okay? And this is also a aerobic machine. We're going to be raising our heart rate. We're going to be using our lungs and heart, which our heart is our most important muscle in our body. So the main benefit with this one is that you don't get the pounding on your joints. All right, so our next machine is another aerobic machine, and we call this the Strider. So it's a hybrid machine that works both as a stair stepper and as a striding, like as you're running on air. So once again, we get on here safely and we push down, and now this is like a stair stepper. So we're pushing our feet straight down, driving our knees up and down, and it's working all our leg muscles and our gluteus maximus. Then if we want to start to stride, we push forward, and now we got these long strides that mimics running, okay? And then once again, we're not getting the pounding of the ground on our joints and muscles. This is called a rowing machine. This is a full body exercise machine. We want to get on here carefully because this seat slides. So we want to be aware of that so we don't fall off. Then we take our feet, we place them underneath these straps, and we tighten the straps by pulling them towards us. Make sure our feet are in there, so now we have some good leverage. But the most important thing is to have good form. So we start with our knees bent, and our hands about waist level, and then we push and pull into our stomach. Then collapse our knees, push and pull. Push with our legs, pull with our arms, keep our back straight. And we're using all the major muscle groups in our body. We're raising our heart rate, we're burning calories. Form is key. You gotta keep a straight back, bring it right into your stomach. And that's our rowing machine. So these are our video bikes, and they are aerobic exercise. So the first thing we want to do when we get to a bike is we want to adjust the seat to our level. So when we adjust the seat, we want to make sure that when we climb on, that when we're pedaling, our leg is almost straight. We have just a slight bend in our knee when we hit the bottom of our stroke, so we get the most efficiency from pedaling the bike. Now, when we're on here, we can also check our heart rate. We put our palms on the silver part here on the handles, and this will register our heart rate, and we can monitor how hard we want our heart to go and how hard we're gonna work.
Hey guys, I'm here to teach you guys a real easy way to estimate your target heart rate. So the first thing we have to do is we have to find our maximum heart rate. And how we do that is we subtract our age from 220. So let's say we're talking about an 18-year-old, right? So we take 220 minus 18. And our answer is 202. All right, so the maximum beats per minute should be 202. To find our target heart rate zone, we want about 60 to 80% of our maximum heart rate. Okay, so anytime we want to find a percentage, all we have to do is just multiply by the decimal. All right, so the decimal version of 60% is 0.60, right? Then the decimal version of 80% is 0.80. So to find 60%, we do 202 times 0.6. 0.6 is the same as 0.60. Our answer is 121.2. So we're just going to round that to the nearest whole number and get 121. So 60% of our max heart rate is 121 beats per minute. Now let's find the top half. So 80%, we take 202 times 0.8, and our answer is 161.6. Again, if we're rounding to the nearest whole number, that would mean that we would round this up to 162. All right, so our target heart rate, depending on how vigorous we want to work out, is going to be somewhere between 121 and 162 beats per minute. The higher the number, the harder you're working.